Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says, how many rectangles? Well, this problem might surprise you a little bit. It does me sometimes when I go back and try to calculate how many rectangles. So let's go over it. First, let's go with all of the rectangles that are the same size. So we have this large one, that's 1. We have this one, that's 2. And we have this one, that's 3, okay? So those are 3 for the big, large rectangles. Now, I'm gonna take note of the one in the middle. This is the only one that's this size out of all of the rectangles. So far, that brings us to 4 rectangles. Now, I can see that the intersecting lines has made some of the larger rectangles cut into smaller ones. So there's one smaller one here, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna call these 4 medium horizontal. Now I can see that I have some small horizontal and here too. So that's 4 small horizontal. Next we have, and this is the one that was a little tricky for me to spot, we have some vertical 1 and 2. These were created in a different direction than sort of the original rectangles that were put down. So this rectangle wasn't so obvious for me to spot. But I'll say 2 medium vertical. Next, I'll say 2 small verticals. And another rectangle, which wasn't so obvious to me at first, were these longer ones, which are made up of 2 of the smaller portions, or you could think of it as halving the larger one. Either way is fine. So I'm gonna call that 2 double medium horizontal. And then similarly, we have 2 double small horizontal. So as a whole, that gives us 20 rectangles. Now, one thing I want to point out is some people might say, hey, you counted this one, but really that's a square and I don't have a ruler and this may not be the scale, so I'm not sure if it's actually a square, but I do want to point out that a square is a rectangle, okay? So even if it is perfectly a square based off of measurements, a square does fall into the category of a rectangle, but a rectangle is not necessarily a square. But what that basically means is, in this case, we can't count that. So guys, I would love it if you like this video and then subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and I would appreciate it so much. And as always, here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to supereasymath.com, click on math videos, and you can get access to all of my videos where I teach everything in order with notes the way you need it.